We've all been there. We know they like us. We could take a little bit longer to respond and they're still going to be there. But then one day, all of a sudden, something changes. All of a sudden, they start taking a longer time to respond. All of a sudden, they're not as hurt that you have to cancel plans. Heck, they might even fucking jump for joy. All of a sudden, they're canceling plans. All of a sudden, they're a little late to the meetings. They leave, they arrive late, they leave early. And it dawns on us, something's different. We don't have the same power we had over you. Understand this. Whenever somebody's in love with us, whenever somebody is chasing us, there is a power that people feel, an addictive power. And that power is the power to control them, the power to sway their emotions, the power to influence them, the power to tell them, come with me, the power to tell them, let's have a future together. And that power is intoxicating, and some people abuse it, some people don't. But the point is that is a power that people feel. And it's the type of power that one, people take for granted, and two, once it's lost, they yearn it with a lot of intensity. So let's talk about what people think when you stop chasing them. Because understand, constant validation, consistently having power over someone, which usually means, in this case, chasing someone, falling in love with them. Because understand, when people fall in love, they both have power over each other. You get what I'm saying? It's not like a toxic thing. But one of the qualities of having that sense of power, having that sense of validation, is that it suppresses negative emotions. It suppresses painful emotions and painful thoughts about yourself that are in your unconscious. All of those thoughts that you're not good enough become suppressed under the light of someone's unconditional validation. All of the negative self-hatred a person feels gets suppressed, it's the key word, under the light of someone else's validation. Most people don't believe the words they tell themselves. They don't believe that they're great. They don't believe they're worthy of love. They usually only believe it if somebody else tells them. We value other people's opinion about us more than our own self-opinion. It's human nature. We're social creatures. So one of the things, when you stop chasing them and validating them, what tends to happen is that whatever suppressed emotions they had, any uncontrollable emotions from childhood usually, get brought up to the surface. And if they deep down liked you, but because you were consistently validating them, they suppress those feelings and those thoughts and realizations about how they feel about you, it rises to the surface like an exploding volcanoes in fucking cartoons. Like it just explodes. First of all, people, I genuinely thought volcanoes explode like an idiot. I really thought volcano I really thought volcanoes explode like in the movies, right? It's like oh shit, there's a cow up there. Anyways, so what will happen is that they will start chasing you as a result. Why? Because chasing is usually done to relieve emotion. Why? Because chasing gives us validation. Their validation suppresses emotions, like a drug that suppresses pain. And depending on how much pain this person has, they'll switch up the roles they have with you and become the chaser. So all of a sudden, they're going to be unhappy. They might lose control. And they'll go back to whatever coping mechanisms they had before you. Another thing that happens outside of experiencing the painful emotions that we usually try to hide through consistency, through consistent patterns of behavior, habit, and getting other people's love, is that you start to feel confused. And that confusion will cause a person to want to get some clarity from you, which means chasing. Initially, they feel confused about why the person has suddenly stopped chasing them. It could raise questions about the other person's intentions and motives. All of a sudden, you become more mysterious. All of a sudden, they don't really understand you. All of a sudden, now they have to pay deeper attention to you. Now they're going to notice who you added on Instagram. What are you thinking? Why are you taking one extra minute to respond when before you took your certain amount of seconds? Now, all of a sudden, you blink the wrong way. And all of a sudden, they say, why are you blinking that way? Are you blinking because you found somebody else? Motherfucker, I'm blinking. Okay, I got to blink. It's no big, you can't be looking too into it. But when you like someone, when they confuse you with their behavior, when they scramble their patterns, when they stop chasing, when you thought they'll never stop chasing, All of a sudden, now I got to pay more attention to you because now I can't predict you. Right? And usually it's best. This usually happens after a few days. At first, they don't notice the changes. You know, you took a long time today to respond. Okay, but you're always going to be there. But what usually happens is that one day they're taking a shower and it dawns on them. They're like, you know what? Lately Quintisha has been acting like just cold all of a sudden. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, she's usually here twice a week. She has been here all week. Like, is her dog really dead? Or is it bullshit? Like that, especially when it dawns on people, it really hurts. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to work with me one-on-one, go to mindfulattraction.org, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. All right, if you guys enjoy these videos about stoicism, dating, relationships, self-help, moving up in life, I would recommend you guys check out some of my courses that I have for sale. These courses are courses for men and women. For example, Nice Girl, Nice Guy is a course about how to become more assertive. Natural Chemistry is a course for women that I have on how to develop strong relationships. Dark Game is a controversial course that I have for guys on how to attract women in their life and keep it. It's not as dark as it seems, but we do talk about some dark psychology in here. Psychological Game of Attraction is a course that we made for women who are single. And as you see, we have a course about how to develop charisma, emotional mastery, which is a course about how to develop a meditation practice and how to improve your emotional life, to become more resilient, to not let rejection hit you so hard, to be able to bounce back from failure. I have a course called Nice Guy, which is a course for guys who are single and guys who want to be able to develop more assertiveness training, right? Most of these courses come at $99. And there you can also purchase the bundle where you guys can purchase all of the courses in one go at a discounted rate, right? We have a bundle for women and a bundle for men. So click in the description down below to check them out. You can browse around and see the courses that you like. And if you don't like them, you guys can ask for a 30-day money-back guarantee, and I'll give you guys the money back, okay? And in fact, we actually have a new one for women right now we're developing. It's called The Feminine Woman. So if you're a woman watching, this course is specifically to help women become more feminine, to embrace their feminine while embracing their masculine energy. And I'm actually going to make a course for that, like that for men, which is called the Masculine Man, which is a course on how to develop masculinity and develop masculine energy, to attract women in your life, to attract business success in your life, to be able to be better socializing, to read people better. It's truly an all-around course. So if you guys want to check out those courses, click on the description down below where it says purchase the courses, and I'll see you guys inside. Bye-bye.